going to elect Mitt Romney, the next president of the United States, aren't you? That's right. We have our better halves here on stage with us. My wife, Jana, and you all know Ann Romney, because she gave what a speech at Tampa. And we're here with our Florida family resident. My mom, Betty's up over there. She's a resident here in Florida. We usually come down in spring break. It's a little cooler then. But you know what? We got a big choice to make as a country. And our country has seen bright days before. Our country, and they say this is kind of insulting to some in Washington, but I'm going to say it. We are an exceptional nation because of what we have done for ourselves, because of our principles. I look around here and I see veterans, I see Air Force, I see Marines, I see Army over there, I see a lot of Navy. Thank you for your service to our country. You make us proud. But we have a big choice to make. And the hospitality we got on the other side of the state of Tampa. Thank you, Florida. Thank you, Tampa, for giving this great send-off, because we're giving the country the plan to get America back on the right track. You know, President Obama inherited a difficult situation when he came into office, as he has reminded us a time or two. Here's the problem. He made things worse. We're not better off, we're worse off. So here's the question. Without a change in leadership, how are the next 4 years going to be any different than the last 4 years? We need leadership. We need to fix this country's problems before they get out of our control. We want that opportunity society with the safety net, the society of upward mobility, where everybody can make the most of their lives. That's the American dream. What is so special and so precious about this time, about this moment, is that this man and this moment are made.
She was 15 years old when I really took notice of Ann Davies, now Ann Davies Romney. I told the guy she came to the dance with that I'd like to give her a ride home. I was closer to her home than he was. And he agreed to let me do him that favor, and that's been a favor I won't soon forget. My sweetheart Ann Romney, come up here and say hi.
Hear your voice today. You can let everybody know that guess what's going to happen in the state of Florida, in the town of Jacksonville. We are going to elect the next president of the United States. I know you didn't just come out just because you think these two guys are great. You came out, maybe you do, but you came out because you love America. My grandfather came from the coal mines of Wales without a penny in his pocket to this country. My father was 15 when he emigrated, and they came for hope, for opportunity, for a better life. And now it's our responsibility to make sure that our children have that same promise. We are going to make sure that this guy works every day and that we hear your voices, we know why you're here, and we're going to take America back. Thank you so much.
Jacksonville with my friends in Florida. You're going to help us win this thing. I've noticed it's slightly warm today, just slightly. I appreciate your being out here in the warmth like this. And I have something to ask you to do, and I'm going to convince you to do it by the time I'm finished, I believe. I need to ask each one of you to find one person who voted for Barack Obama last time. And they're out there. I know that you can usually tell where they are because on their cars, you see the glue from where the bumper sticker used to be, all right? So you can find him, and you need to go to those guys, and each one of you needs to find one person who voted for Barack Obama and convince him to vote for Paul Ryan and Mitt Romney. We'll have North America energy independence within 8 years. That makes a big difference. Number two, I'm going to fix our schools and make sure that training programs for adults work to give us the skills we need. We're going to make sure our kids and their teachers come first and the teachers' union goes behind. We're going to have trade that works for America. We're going to open up Latin American markets and other markets around the world. And we're going to crack down on cheaters like China when they steal American jobs unfairly. Number four, we're going to do something you have to do if you're going to have entrepreneurs risk their life savings to start a business. And that's to convince them that we're not going to end up becoming like Greece. And for that to be the case, we're going to have to show them that we can live within our means. We'll stop spending more than we take in. So we're going to cut federal spending and finally get us on track for a balanced budget. Now there's only one place this president's willing to cut, and not just a little. He wants to cut $1 trillion out of our military budget. Look, that's bad for jobs, and it's bad for our national security. The world is not a safer place right now, not with Iran trying to become nuclear. Dangers throughout the world. If I'm president and Paul Ryan's vice president, we will not cut our military budget. Small business. You see, small business is where jobs are created in this country. We're going to make it easier for entrepreneurs and innovators and small businesses of all kinds. The president wants to raise taxes on small business from 35% to 40%. That'll kill jobs. We want to bring them down. We also want to get regulations and regulators to encourage small business, not to crush them. And we got to take that big cloud off of small business that's keeping them from hiring people right now. We've got to repeal and replace Obamacare. We do those five things, and you're going to see this economy come roaring back. We're going to create 12 million jobs over these next 4 years. You're going to see more jobs and more take-home pay. Not just because you want it, but because you deserve it. These have been tough years. It's been a hard time for American families, you know that. Middle-income families. I saw a report just this morning that with middle-income families that not only have jobs been lost, but it was middle-income jobs that were lost. And the jobs that are coming back are, the majority of them are low-wage jobs. So even though we're getting a few jobs back, which is welcome, and all jobs are welcome, the fact that they're low-wage jobs makes this even a tougher time for middle-income families. With a middle-income family income on average, or median income down $4,000 a family. I mean, you think about that. At the same time, health insurance premiums are up, and food prices are up, and gasoline prices are up, and electric utility bills are up. These are tough times for American families. And the president's answer to a time like this is yeah, he's saying play golf, that's true. But his political answer is to say, look, let's divide America. Let's have Americans attack one another. Let's be divisive and dismissive and derisive. And that's not the right course. That's not who we are. The story of America has been a history of the many becoming one to accomplish extraordinary things. The people coming together in America built the strongest economy in the history of the earth. The people come, yeah, we built it, yeah. And the people in America coming together put a man on the moon 43 years ago. I was just this morning in Cincinnati at the home of Neil Armstrong, an American hero with passion and courage and patriotism. That's what America is. America coming united together, we were able to stop a unspeakable, unthinkable darkness from spreading across the earth during the Second World War. I appreciate our Second World War veterans more than you can imagine. And I can promise you this, Paul Ryan and I are going to unite America. We're going to call on the greatness of the American spirit to come together. We're going to encourage individuals to know that they can build it here in America, that there's a bright and prosperous future here. You deserve that. You deserve that after these 4 years of trouble that you've had. We're tired of being tired in America. We're tired of being told that someone else is responsible for our difficulties. Look, it's time for us to take responsibility for the course of America to get us back on track. You can change the course of this country. We're going to take America back. The future demands it. The future is out there for us to take it. Our kids deserve